Hey friends, welcome to our channel. This was our trip on family day to the Science Center. We haven't been here in, I could say, years, but a lot has changed. So even just getting inside the Science Center itself, you have to line up, as you've seen, and you have to take a shuttle bus all the way down to the back side of the Science Center. And here the little people are alongside Alicia and my big son, and we're going on the shuttle bus all the way down. Oh my goodness, the parking was crazy. There was no parking for I think maybe 45 minutes, and then there was a parking space that opened up, and so yeah, it was directed by police, and so we were able to finally get a parking space because we even tried to park on the side streets and we drove so far. So we came back and lined up in the regular line, and finally it slowly moved in as people came in and came out, and so we got a nice spot. And here we are on our way down to the back side of the Science Center. Now at the end, you have the option to either walk or wait for the shuttle bus. And the lineups are crazy going back up because we waited all the way until closing, and so it was a pretty big lineup. But eventually, because I could fold down my double stroller, we were able to take one of the regular buses and not this wheelchair accessible bus, and we got on the bus at a good time. So we are disembarking off of this ride. My son is taking an awesome video because I'm never in the shots. I'm always the one doing the videotaping, and here are my awesome little people coming with us. And yeah, so finally we made it in, and now we have to present our tickets because, as you know, the Science Center offers, you can pre-purchase them online, which is what we did. And so we're just getting ready to go in. So why not pose for a family pic, right? Yeah, so everyone was so excited to come here. We haven't been here in so long, so the kids, they wanted to take their time going through this place, and oh my goodness, it took us so long just to do 2 levels. And yeah, of course, there are more levels, and so I recommend you come early, bring patience, also because of the parking situation. Or if you can take the TTC, maybe park somewhere, or even just leave your vehicle at home and take the TTC here. That would even be a good idea. But these guys were having a time of their life. And so, because we got here so late because of the parking situation, we're going to book again and go back from an earlier time. Yeah. As you can see, everybody is interested in their own thing. The color thing has definitely got them. And these two have decided to venture outside. So, me being Mama Bear, I have to be everywhere. So, yeah, this place caters to every person. I think here we were learning about lights and sounds. This was awesome. It's like a 3D thing. But it was so awesome. And then here we are walking through one of their dividers. And as you can see, it changes color. Very pretty. We won't be waiting years to come back here. This is like these kids, they grew up coming here, at least 2 or 3 times a year. So we're looking forward to starting back this tradition once again. How many of you guys love to rock climb? The parents were able to sit down because they have some nice comfortable chairs. I'm lying. But the parents were able to relax for a bit and watch the children do their thing. Even Alicia is trying to get up there. And yeah. And yeah. So check this out. When you're finished climbing, yeah, you can bounce. Go ahead, sweetie. Yeah, so lots to do. And everyone, all the kids that I ran into, not one of them were mean or terrible or, pushy, bossy or anything. They all just know how to work well together, and the parents are just wonderful. Here they're running like DayFox. Just this is a wonderful place, parents. If you want to get that energy out of the children, this is the place. They are born to run. All right, so this is where I got into it because these kids didn't understand how to make the light show work. So, I watched for a little bit and then I had to get in on the action, guys. Come on. So as you can see, I'm bouncing and you'd never believe what happened. These kids got me bouncing and then they disappeared. I didn't even realize that they disappeared because I myself was having such a wonderful time. Here's my big son doing some research here with some, what is this, a centipede? Something like that. Ugh. He's having a wonderful time. One of the shots, because he does not like me to get him into my videos, but there, I got him. And here we are going through the rainforest, and yeah, they have a place where you can park your stroller. Right here as we're passing, it's to your left, and so just parking it, and here we go. There's a nice pretty waterfall here, and Alicia did not want to go on it. I'm not sure why, but she was freaking out, so I had to go with her. Oh, and also when you're coming here, as you can see, Leah's eating pizza. They offer a variety of foods, very healthy snacks for those that are interested. Look at this waterfall, guys. It's so pretty. I wanted to stand up here, but as you can see, we're in a lineup, so we were unable to. But here are some shots. So pretty. Did you enjoy the sound of the water splashing on the rocks? As I'm coming, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but these guys are so excited to look over this and see a beautiful, I don't know if it's a tortoise or a turtle, but yeah, they were so excited. So finally we got to the aqua area. And so, yeah, and next trip that we're planning is to go to the aquarium. Alright guys, so I'm telling you, I'd really like to be able to make this pose. Pray for me, okay? And yeah, so here are some shots, some stills. Enjoy. And now into the cave we go. Look at these guys, not afraid to get down on the floor. This place was built for excitement, for fun, for learning, for families. a wonderful place for you guys to come, trust me. Alright, so we've made it to this place. A lot of beautiful 3D or whatever you want to call this, but it pulls you in if you're not careful. Yeah, so looking at the cells, the molecules, the earth. Here we go. And it's very spacious if you're coming with a wheelchair or a stroller. Very spacious, so you're not looking to bump into anyone. This was beautiful. Just take a look at it. It's like a mini light show. Awesome. Yeah, this camera did not do justice to this wall, but as you walk, it looks so cool. Look at this. Alright, so check this out. Have you played with this before? This is my childhood memory right here. I used to enjoy this when we went on childhood trips with the schools. This was so much fun. And as you can see, all the kids are trying to get in to get the lightning to touch them, or whatever this is called. Forgive me. But I thought it was so cool. I wasn't sure what this was about, but nonetheless, they were jumping in the circle, having a good time. As children do, they don't need much excitement. They just have fun all on their own. Awesome, right? Yeah, I think so too. Friends, parents, I was telling you about somewhere where you could sit and just let the children enjoy themselves. And yes, here we go. As you can see, the many parents that are sitting down, maybe checking up on their phone or something, but they are just watching the children just let loose, right? There was not enough space for me to sit, but I didn't want to sit anyways. I wanted to get in on the fun. I'm not sure how they created this 3D art, but I wish I could get it at my house. Believe me, because these kids could benefit from it while I get some work done. Alright, so it looks like Alicia had enough of that. So then we ran into this section here where they can weigh themselves here. Man, I wish I had some of these contraptions here at my house so that I could, possibly even get a few extra hours of rest. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, right? So yeah. Look at how excited they are. So here we're trying to make a tornado, cyclone, not sure, but the kids were not doing the right thing. If they allowed it to grow, then it could become this very tall. There we go. So I kind of got it on camera for you, but this thing grows from the ground where it is all the way up to the ceiling. But you just have to give it some space and time to form. Super cool. Who doesn't like sand? Please put your hand up. And so, as soon as the door opens, let's go. Oh, they were waiting for us. Let's see what this level has to offer. Here we are reading the waves to figure out where the island is located. So you can lift up and put down the island, as well as push buttons to change the flow of the water. And you can, yeah, just very cool. There we go. So while I was over here doing this, this is what's going on. How did they get up here? I'm not sure, but guys, you have to get down. Yep, thanks. All right, so we have found my daughter's favorite spot. She enjoys miniature houses like these. She builds them, so she's looking, I guess, to see what she can do when she gets home. These are so beautiful. Wow. The artists behind these, amazing. Lots of time was taken. Wow, look at this one. The family is having a party. Wow. Just so awesome, guys. So back to the elevator I go, and we were looking for a certain spot, and then eventually we didn't make it. So finally Leah's gonna hang out with us, maybe. Let's go into the elevator. Friends, do you believe that these under the sea urchins were crocheted by somebody or maybe many people? They are so pretty. Seeing is believing. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. This is so awesome. Okay, friends, Alicia heard that we need to go home now and she was not having it. She had to put on her jacket, so, you know, that means it's home time. So once we boarded the bus, as you can see, the stroller is folded down nicely. Once we boarded the bus now, we were able to, you know, get where we were going. When we were coming, it wasn't so cool, but in the evening time now, this was a different story. And yes, eventually she toned it down. So these were some pics that we took before we got to the front. And here we are leaving the Science Center. Such a beautiful place, friends. I recommend that you gather the family, gather some friends, and just come by. You will not regret it. So many more things were happening that I wasn't able to show you, but as you can see, Tim Hortons and a lot of other healthy ideas, a little spot where you can sit with the friends, and yeah. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you again in our next video.